Welcome to Wisdom in Action. I'm Bill Ross. Water is just water, right? Well, our guest today insists that not all water is the same. He says kangen water will make you feel healthier instantly. Michael McSorley is the owner of the Kangen Revolution. Michael, good to have you with us.
Thank you very much. Good to be here.
What is kangen water?
Well, kangen water is a filtered water that then goes through an electrolysis chamber. That electrolysis chamber splits the water molecule up. It does three things to it. One, it makes it highly alkaline. It also makes it a high antioxidant, and it also makes it microclustered.
So by highly alkaline, and remember I'm not a scientist, so speak simply, we're talking about pH.
Correct.
What does that mean when we talk about water?
Well, a lot of people don't realize that bottled water is acidic. Disease thrives in a highly acidic environment. It cannot survive in an alkaline environment. In 1931, Dr. Otto Warburg won the Nobel Prize for discovering that cancer and disease in general thrives in a highly acidic environment. It cannot survive in an alkaline environment.
So we have a demonstration showing how your water compares?
What we have here is a pH chart. It shows you the highly acidic side. It also goes all the way up to the highly alkaline side. And as you remember, disease and cancer cannot thrive in a highly alkaline environment. We've got two bottled water here, just your standard bottled water. We have our kangen water over here. We take our pH drops, drop it in the bottled water, and as you can see, it becomes highly acidic. Put in our kangen water, it becomes very healthy, very alkaline. And it's easy to neutralize the acid waste just by adding a little bit of kangen water.
Now, I hear people talk about antioxidants all the time. How does that fit in with kangen water?
Well, there's a way to measure antioxidants. It's called an ORP scale, oxidation reduction potential. Big fancy word for meaning if it's on the positive side, it rusts. You put a nail in water, it's going to rust. Anything on the negative side is an antioxidant. You can put a nail in my water for 30 days and it's not going to rust. So basically, if you're drinking anything, bottled water is about a positive 280, 350. Coke, Sprite, about a positive 380, 400 on that side of the scale. So when you're drinking this stuff, you're actually rusting from the inside out. So you can help repair that with our antioxidant water between negative 400 to negative 800, depending on the water source.
There's one other thing I want to talk to you about. Your website talks about kangen having smaller water clusters. What does that mean and why is that beneficial?
Well, what it means, if you look at a regular water molecule under a microscope, looks like a cluster of grapes, about 15 to 16 grapes big. Our machine makes a water molecule, it's about 3 to 5 grapes big. We actually have a great video that shows the old adage, oil and water don't mix.
Sure.
The reason oil and water don't mix is because of the large water molecule. So we'll pour regular water on oil and it floats to the top like you expect it to see. When you pour our kangen water over the oil, it actually emulsifies the oil. That water molecule is able to get in there the same way it gets into your body. It can penetrate your cells, penetrate your joints, penetrate the inflamed parts of your body that come from acid waste.
You've touched on it, but let's go further. We hear these benefits. What does it all mean to me or to other people? How do they feel better?
Well, by flushing out the acid waste and the oil and cholesterol and all this stuff that's in your body, we have another video that shows a bunch of tomatoes that you just buy off the shelf.
Sure.
Here we have some fresh tomatoes, freshly bought from the store. What people don't realize is pesticides are oil-based. The reason they're oil-based is so the rainwater won't wash them off. The regular water molecule is about 15 to 16 grapes big. By utilizing our microclustered water, we're able to emulsify the oil off of the tomatoes and remove all the pesticides off all your fruits and vegetables. We're going to let these soak for about 5 minutes and come back and see the results. So now that we let these soak for about 5 minutes, what we're going to do is pour them out and see the results. Here's the regular tap water, bottled water, whatever you want to use. As you can see, it's as clear as it is when it went in. By using our kangen water, the microclusters, we're able to get in there, emulsify the oil, remove all the pesticides, and that's what you see left behind here. How many people would like to drink this glass of water? But you would have no problem eating all these tomatoes covered in that amount of pesticides. So by utilizing our machine, you don't have to buy organic fruits and vegetables anymore. You can just soak them in our water and get rid of all the pesticides.
Not only feel better, that's a big cost savings too.
Huge cost savings.
What's the history of the company?
Well, we're a 34-year-old company based out of Japan. Japan has a great philosophy. Don't heal a single part. If you have a pain here, they say the West has a pill for that pain, which causes lots of other pains. They look at it as a systemic problem. If you have a pain here, let's work on the entire body to figure out what's wrong with that pain. So by being from Japan, that really helps with the way that they do things. It's an approved medical device in Japan. They use it in the hospitals in Japan. We're also the only OEM, original equipment manufacturer. From every bolt that's produced to the packaging that it's shipped in is produced through us. All of our competitors go through Taiwan, Korea, those places, outsource everything and bring them together. So we have quality control. And by the way, a single person manufactures your machine. He gets all the parts in a bucket and makes that machine for you, so there's no repetition or sloppiness that comes along, and they can track it back to exactly who made that machine.
Handmade craftsmanship.
Absolutely, absolutely.
If someone wants to know more about Kangen water, what's the best way to contact you?
They can reach me on my website, kangenrevolution.com, or by email at mmcsor@wt.net, or by phone at 281-217-7047.
Michael, thank you.
Thank you very much.
The word Kangen means return to origin, and Michael says that's what Kangen water does. It returns your body to its original healthy, balanced state. So if you'd like to feel better, try Kangen. As their website says, change your water and change your life.